Hi, this is Michael, and this is my review of the GoPro Hero3 Black Edition. Comes in a pretty cool package here. I'm going to take everything apart and show you how it works and everything you get. Well, it's kind of crazy, but it actually took me about 5 minutes looking at this to figure out how to get the camera off the mounting plate on the box. So it's really a little more complicated than it could be. But when you open the box up, you see there's these two little rings here. Well, you just pull those out. There's a clip here that lets you remove the mounting plate basically from the rest of the box here. So that gets rid of the remote control. So now you're left with the camera. Basically there is a little thing you press on the back here. These are the two clips. Push those in and then you pull the camera out and there you go. So here is your camera. Now this is the new improved casing. That's one of the features of the new GoPro 3 Plus is the improved casing. I'm just going to remove the thumb screw here there and remove it from the mount. I want to compare the case and show you actually the GoPro 3 Black, the previous version, so you can see what the difference are in the cases. When they say that the GoPro 3 Plus is a lot lighter, that is mostly because of the case reduction in size of the case. They've changed the latching mechanism, they've completely changed the case. You can see the significant difference there. Now the GoPro 3 had a two-stage lock for the case. You have to slide this button in and then simultaneously pull this out, and that allows you to remove the camera. With this new case, it's just been reduced to a single latch, and then the top flips back and then the camera comes out. The camera itself has not been reduced in size. They are literally identical in size. And they look very, very similar. There are some subtle differences, but by and large they're very, very similar in size. So the 3 Plus, you can see over here, this is the 3 Plus, this is the 3. This is the microphone holes. They've been changed in position a little bit. And another thing that you'll notice on the case is that the buttons are much easier now to push. One of my biggest problems with the original GoPro 3 case is these buttons were very hard to operate. It was very difficult to take a picture very easily with the GoPro 3. So that has been greatly improved on the 3 Plus. So now one of the disadvantages of the new design is that the waterproofness of the case has been reduced. It's not good to as great a depth as it was previously. But the buttons are much, much, much easier to press now, and that is a huge advantage for me. So I'm going to take some test footage and a few test still shots, compare them in quality to the GoPro 3. What they've done with this camera is they've tweaked it a little bit so that things that are closest to the lens, point of view type shots of you, like if you have this attached to some sort of stick that is showing your face, you're going to be very sharp in focus, and then everything else is going to be not quite as sharp as with the GoPro 3. So for some situations this will be superior. If on the other hand you are more of a landscape kind of guy and using this for photography or whatever, you may not be quite as pleased with the picture quality on the Hero 3 Plus. Well, you do get quite a lot of goodies with the GoPro 3 Plus. First of all, here's the warranty information. You get a nice little quick start guide here and the user manual. I really do like the quick start guide because they do tell you what all the default settings are for the camera, and that's really helpful to get you going quickly. Then you get the waterproof housing. Okay, and as I've mentioned, this has been redesigned and it's much smaller and lighter than the older version. So that's very nice. Then you get the battery. This is a higher capacity battery than what was in the GoPro 3. This is actually 1,180 milliamp hours. So that's one reason that the GoPro 3 Plus supposedly gets a better battery life. Get a couple of stickers here, and then this is the, if you choose just to use the housing, but you want the back open, this is the replacement cover for that. And then you get a USB to mini USB charging cable. You can charge the battery right inside the camera using this cable. Then this is the USB cable that hooks on to the remote control, and here is the remote control. What you do is you detach this key here, and then this gets inserted in like this. And then they also do give you a little ring here, a keychain ring, so that you can attach to this. And you get a flat surface mount, adhesive mount, and then you get a curved surface mount. So this is probably what you'd use on a helmet, and this would be for a flat surface here. Then you get a vertical mount clip, and this has a curve on it. And then you also get a side mount clip. So this is the flat mount attached to the side arm assembly, then attached to the camera. It just gives you a lot of versatility in how you can position your GoPro. So here is the GoPro Hero3 Plus. On this side are where the ports are located. A little cover snaps right off. This is the mini USB, and this is for charging and also for connecting to your computer so you can directly access the files. This is the micro SD memory card slot, and this is the micro HDMI port. You can hook this right up to your HD TV directly, which is pretty nice. And then over here is the little button that you use to take off the compartment door for the battery, and then the battery is just right here. So that's about it. Over here, this is the button for turning on the Wi-Fi for wireless. And then this is the shutter button up here, and then this is the power button. And then using a combination of these two buttons is how you navigate the menu system. Two LED lights here indicate what's going on with the camera when it's in operation, and you also have a little LED indicator up here as well.